The last 24 hours have been the most intense in the leader's office. In the last 24 hours have been the most stressful. Last night, the Cameroon occupation military, their special forces called the B, invaded the Ambazonia Defense Forces headquarters in the state of Momo.
My country people, them all, because of the post where we make them for sensitize the general public about the reality of what will happen for Batibo as the Cameroon military enter, it killed 5 Ambazonia Shidnowai blasts under the ADF. Now it don't force us Lucas for commot it can make presentation today. When I listen, then I go talk after.
Their special forces called the B invaded the Ambazonia Defense Forces headquarters in the state of Momo, attempting to dislodge the ADF and to assassinate the Supreme Commander of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. We are proud to inform the Ambazonian people that the Supreme Commander of the Ambazonia Defense Forces survived the assassination attempt. It was a very intense battle. From messages that came out this morning from the state of Momo, the Ambazonia Defense Forces lost 3 soldiers in that battle. It will not be easy for the leader in office for the monitor the events minute by minute, second by second as they unfold. Since yesterday, the leader never sleep. Since we get intelligence, so the Cameroon military, they don't send about 10 armor cars and move some of their forces them. They are bidding for the battle where they be prepare for launch them, for make sure say they move, they destroy the ADF headquarters and for assassinate the Supreme Commander of Ambazonia Defense Forces, General FM. So the last 24 hours never be easy. From last night, with the Cameroon military, the BDM, and their armor cars, they invade the headquarters.
So that one are just confirmation for una. For tell una say wait where we will post them na reality, but of course, no na because say una they doubt we because we provide the evidence. I don't care whether you like what they do. I don't care whether you believe in me. I know they preach in the gospel, no be religion this. I they show una na evidence. When we say we don't compromise amber shit, no white blast, we show una pictures, we show una videos, we show una the evidence for ourselves, and see for ourselves. So what will happen for Batibo and Seweti? The Cameroon military enter. Now only a handful of them, only about 7 elements them, go right inside the Amber terrorist stronghold for AY, for Momo, Batibo subdivision. It go attack na the camp way, the biggest Amber should know why last terrorist camp way na ADF on for Batibo, na ye the attack them. The Kumkumai 5 supplies, we mean say 5 they die on the spot. Do you know how many of them they run enter bush with bullet wounds them? Plenty, dozens. You know how much material them can normally collect them. Of course, we don't show now some of the pictures them, but knowing all that, They capture their girlfriend them. They capture the ones where they capture them alive. We need to broadcast that kind of information because now intelligence where we use them. Left for me, therefore wipe all them to them. So now a lot of harvest where they don't harvest them. Their girlfriend them, intelligence people they will be there inside the camp where they cook for them. They give the information. All of those things them. They capture plenty of them alive. So it was a fantastic mission. Now, wait the way the embassy no wipe last ADF one for talk where Asu Lucas come for can't talk him. They just come for come whitewash, wait way happen for try for make them for try for wipe their tears. As I be published, I'm say ADF in serious tears. Wait where they talk now say wait where want you for believe him. Now say Cameroon military, it bring 5 armored cars. You yourself, you hear that one, you believe her. How 5 armor cars they enter inside Batibo, not just for Batibo, they pass all that small villages and go for AY for some bush where ambush no white blast they have 5 armor cars and they pass. Where the ambush no white blast they don't know. How is that possible? And then again, another thing I want to make una reason I'm out now. The ADF, the amber terrorists, they tell una say they get liberated areas, they get territory where they control them. Their biggest general, why not stand up for the territory where they control them, where military not enter? 7 eye military enter, wipe them. You yourself run. Luckily for ye, I'm not sure whether I be even sleep for that camp because if be there for they for surely take it down. He run and then they capture the one where they capture and kill the one where they kill them, the one where they carry bullet enter inside bush with them. They collect weapons and for una biggest camp. So if una be actually get any territory, even one last mango where una control them, una fit explain for we how Cameroon military fit just enter for there and will do whatever they want to do. Another point where we get for understand and say for 2016-17, this amber should know why blast we talk about where them they we jam them a kelebe where them they make that noise. Why do they don't make that noise anymore? Why is that? What today for 2024 now them they can't tell when I say Cameroon military can't enter inside their biggest amber should know why blast camp for kill their biggest general Arata. You understand? So all of that where them they we jam them, they cannot do that anymore. First of all, now how many of the shit no white blacks first remain for Bush in the first place? That is the question. Now, another point where I want to make una understand and say all that so-called liberation tax where they be collect them, give plus receipt, collect all those millions them. That way they come for that camp. You think say as they run so they pick money? No, they don't pick them. A kelebe, they go chop the money. They go chop, drink 3 expo, enjoy their life on top the so-called liberation tax. This is so fantastic. All over Guzang, Batibo, Waya, Shong, and all of those areas, all man inside the whole of Batibo subdivision today now, they did jubilate. Serious celebration there inside Batibo after this attack, where they go attack this should know why last so-called Efang, big number. And another point where I want to make you understand and say how the military it do manage waka on foot. Only 7 of them in number go right inside big number Efang camp. 1, it no blow alarm. 2, they go identify the camp, they lay ambush, they carry out an operation will be successful. They kill the shit, no white blast them, carry guns, carry money, carry all things, capture plus the ones where they capture alive. How was that possible? 2 things them. 1, they be get serious black leg on the ground where a hold the military hand lead the operation go right inside Usa where the Amber terrorist camp a day. Yes, that's the first thing we get to consider. 2, collaboration with the civilian population them because for the military for go so they go execute that mission, people they don't see them or at least some people they don't collaborate with them for make that mission it be successful. And now why that way they no be raise alarm for alert the shit no white blast they make they run. Now 2 things that I get for consider it be absolutely 100% certain. So they get collaboration from the villagers, collaboration from the civilians on the ground. They get intelligence. They get some person where it lead the mission go on the ground. Go show them it knows it tell them say when I get for height for the woman in backside, when I get for pass now for corner the water, when I get for pass height for this back palm tree, when I get for dodge this man in house because the amber informant, when I get for do this, when I get for do this. Now why that mission it be successful? Nobody by mistake. It'll be very successful and a great, fantastic news this way don't come up from this 2024. Just yesterday, the 8th of January 2024, they killed 5 of them for Kumbo, for Bui. Now, Momo for Batibo subdivision. I think we will publish them say Ashong. It no be actually been a Ashong now for AY when I think if I'm not mistaken another smaller village. It then inside bush where they go for the nyati so they go carry out a successful mission. When I wait now, when I go say this 2024 can't finish now. I tell when I say Capo for Bui and big number Efang for Momo. At least if we fail, one of them will go down. That is if we fail. But our mission is for wipe both of them. They not go see New Year 2025. Now our mission that, but at least one of them it will go down. I need to ask you now when I go say I know.
Believe me, we will never get independence. Look, I'm speaking here honestly, and I'll call names. I'll have to get into Ayaba, I'll get into Akanga, I'll get into Sako, I'll get into Chris Anu. No matter what we do, even if we take over Boya, Bamenda, Mutengene, and the rest, no country will sign for our independence. That's the reality, and that's how we look at things.
I have more important things to take care of, which is my country people, and which I'm going to begin now.
When I don't forget about independence, I tell you a fact, when I forget about independence, Ambazonia is done. All the sacrifices are gone for nothing. When I feel a joke, person they come pretend for una front. When I feel say why Sarkozy for dinner because he get popularity.
I'm telling you, my country people is my target, because the harm that my country people has caused us, especially our boys. He has deceived our boys until it is only now. When I make sure sometimes I talk to them personally, sometimes I send out messages to them. What my country people is doing is like flashing. He pays you advance. You come in, they grab you, and the story is over. You come in, they grab you, and your story is over.
Lesson number one, my country people talk to you. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what he do.
My country people had two targets: tarnishing the revolution at the international sphere. The second was let them destroy it on the ground by luring our boys out of the bushes, bringing them to their so-called DDR center.
But this is the reality. People listen to the devil himself, my country people of La Republic, more than they listen to some Ambazonian activists. This is the reality.
So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Ambazonia, people they die in hundreds of thousands, but nobody pays attention. But when small 2i people they die for Burma, for Vietnam, for this, international attention will be paid to them.
So I say we are looking for recognition by international organizations, yes, of a certain of repute, and recognition by nations. So that's the kind of recognition we are looking for. We're looking for a country that will recognize our independence.
How many times we will tell Wuna, say nobody never go stand with Wuna Ambazonia. Nobody stands with Wuna. When we are doing independence, United Nations can celebrate that. How many times I will tell Wuna, say if we get independence today, United Nations can celebrate that. You think say the United Nations like Wuna? They don't like Wuna. They don't even want cash Wuna shadows. If we get independence today, we go apply for Olympics for ourselves. We go join those organizations. No man will come for us say, oh, we want to set up embassy. Now we go knock for people that does that. Nobody recognizes Ambazonia. Nobody knows Ambazonia, and nobody wants to know about it.
But I want a way forward. The moment Tato Eric steps into this revolution, we have rendered a lot of calamities that cannot restore any hope or beacon of freedom again for this revolution. First, when you start in the revolution by introducing the Gary process, which we all know, cut off fingers of people, cut off this, cut off that, those bodies that were siding with you will start looking, hey, are you sure I want to continue siding with these people after seeing these photos? Are you sure we have to, are you sure we have to still side with you?
You saw the principal of GBHS, Malcolm, is a francophone. He has backed out because they have Gary, one of his terms. The instruction of Gary come from one person. It comes from one person.
So I say we are looking for recognition by international organizations. Yes.
Gary go day for one finger for picking the hand they want go school for any part of Southern Cameroon, because when we take this school issue to the Republic, so for Southern Cameroon not be having job. So if you listen me, send them down for any mommy say, if I see any people for school, if I see any people for school, I you know what I very possessive. So I take the responsibility, man, every step of coding anywhere. I will teach the Peking how to teach Gary. I will teach you, I will give Gary lesson. Nonsense. When I think of the for joke, when they kill people that can't talk about school, no school, no, that is it. Listen, not Mr. Man, LeBron Steve, not tell me no. Any picture go me the Gary the Peking. In fact, I don't move from one finger to the entire hand. If any Peking go there, Gary one hand. Nonsense. When I think of the general joke, one thing I know correct, in fact, LeBron Steve, I don't beg, I don't change my mind. Now one hand now. Any picture go there for school, give Gary for his whole hand. The whole hand. Put Gary there. So that when go have the mommy asking away, mommy have to make Gary. Now Gary do me so. The people will understand. The other one will get the message. No man will go straight in. Nonsense. When I feel the joke, shit. When I go to school, Monsieur.
The moment you start maiming people and chopping off their fingers, that is what they see about Africa. When whites see Africa, they see Rwanda, they see Ethiopia, they see Liberia. I will tell you one thing. When whites see Africa, they believe that you guys are anti-gay, that's fine. They believe that's your culture. They believe in anything you want to do, that's your culture. That you live on trees, that's your culture. But that you should not chop off people's fingers and the rest, and their hands and the rest. That's what whites don't and will never side with you. We want to win the attention and the sympathy of the white population in the world. We want to win the sympathy of those people who matter, who call the shots in the world. We want to win the sympathy of the Human Rights Watch that has been against the regime, but now for its first time as of this week, wrote its first report saying secessionists are now limb choppers.
The first time I came out to say that Sako is a scammer, it was so shocking to a lot of people who actually believe what I was saying, but said that I should not say it anyway. We must be able to disregard, undermine, and kick out Sako and Chris Ano. These are people working for La Republic.
All the nations of the world don't like the idea of secession. They just hate it from face value. But ours is not, and we want to make that difference. So this is what it is. And number two, at the level that we are right now, we need nations that can recognize us, because we are not trying to be independent. We have restored our independence. What we are looking for is recognition. If Biafra or IPOP recognizes us, what is that going to change? We need nations of the world to recognize us. Nigeria voted yes for our independence in 1961, in that resolution 1608 of our independence. Nigeria voted yes. So we would rather have Nigeria endorse our position to restore our independence than to have a group of activists or a movement that is fighting to secede to recognize us. Politically, what's the calculation?
Not even some secessionists. They said secessionists. They grouped all of us in their room and said, we are now limb choppers. Please stop this video, go on Google and watch it and read the video and read the Human Rights Watch and Deutsche Welle. They said, and look at the gravity of what I'm saying, that secessionists, it is not bad to be a secessionist. We are all secessionists, that's right. Because we want to secede, we are cutting off from La Republic. That secessionists are now finger choppers and threats to children in Amazonia. With that kind of mentality, from Human Rights Watch, that is very credible. One of the organizations I wish I can ever work there. Human Rights Watch writing about that against us. Tell me how we can do a damage control or how we can ever win and get back our independence. No matter what we do, Even if we take over Boya, Bamenda, Mutengene, and the rest, no country will sign for our independence. That's the reality, and that's how we look at things. Believe me, we will never get independence. I'm speaking here honestly, and I'll call names. I'll have to get into Ayaba, I'll get into Akanga, I'll get into Sako, I'll get into Chris Hanu.
But the way we have suffered, even federation will even take. But the way we have suffered, even federation will even take.
No, I'm asking you people, you think it's correct? We have to stop. We have to stop now. Everybody stop, I beg. People are dying every day, every day, every day. I am wrong, you are wrong. Let's be together. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Today, I want come for una with video footages and where they come from Bamenda. Bad news. Make a play una video where I receive from Bamenda. It happened yesterday for 8 p.m. where ADF boy then come up for inside my 90. They enter for Bamenda. Come for Unique Priso house. Now man this way, Unique Priso, he don't pay the so-called liberation tax. He don't settle tanker, he don't settle a lab account. Now big businessman for Bamenda, we all we will know ye. Now man for the people. Unique Priso, if he dey for America for me to a family. He begin them beg, he say, pa, she don't for here for America, enjoy life. He talks say, no, I been a Bamenda man, I don't feel left my place me did that way. He go back for Bamenda. When I see what did happen, they ran kidnap you as I talk for una. Now so, when I call Ayaba, talk me then release pre-unique. Because the two innocent people, the way he murder them. For instance, goes on, come out, Momo, Lucas, big mob, criminal. He come out talk saying that people, the way they be in a black leg, where evidence and come out saying that innocent civilian, where they don't catch them. For so example, kill your own people. Me, some man no can talk to some man, they sabotage any person, some man they work for La Republic. No, we are supporting our fight. We are encouraging people to fight against La Republic. Nobody does it better than me because this is a legitimate cause. But these things, the influence of people like Ayaba who are using criminal gangs, who is a criminal in nature, because only a dirty soul person, a person without any iota of humanity, will ask or justify the murder of innocent people, like these two people in Gozang. The blood of these people will follow Ayaba and anybody who knows that this is a murderer, a war criminal, and continue to listen to him or to follow him or to promote what he does. You cannot, with all the evidence that you have in front of you, pretend that you don't know what Ayaba is doing. When I was with him, you saw how we fought against criminality. Today, his real nature is coming. So what we see today in Bamenda, let me bring you the video. You ask yourself, what the family will go through, what the community will go through, the quarter will go through, the people that he knows, the people that are connected to his family, all their chat groups, whether it is their ex-students union or it is their country group that they belong to, when they will hear this story, that unique priests have been kidnapped. This is not arrest, it's kidnapping for ransom by the ADF, taken to my 90. As now he's there in my 90, they have called his friends using his mobile phone. The soldiers, they have confirmed. So let me play the video so that you watch, you see with your own eyes. Me, some man no talk say, some man the work with La Republic say an accusation. Ask yourself, who this job in Alabukam, this job in Taturu, it happened in Taturu, Atie Junction. When you're going towards Bali Road there, Bali Park there, Atie Junction in Taturu. That is where the event happened. I'm going to share with you the video.
Shoot gun from our window, scatter our window for yes. So I've gone penetrate.
The bullet wound that will see.
That's a gun.
So Mango talk say there is sabotage Ayabacho. No. If you are conduct, if what you are doing, no matter the name you call yourself, if they call you your father and body, they call you the angel. But wait till you do am na for thief, people they quarter the would call it a thief man. They know call their name say angel. So no man need sabotage Ayabacho. When I see the two people, the way they kill them for Gozang, innocent civilian them. All man knows them be innocent with all the evidence. Ayaba Chokan talk say they be been a black leg. Then kidnap international lawyer for Bamenda. Ayaba Chokan talk, he called the man, not be say the boy they do and way, he not be connected. He called the man, talk say you are a black leg with no evidence, say that man a black leg. Now this type of search for power, popularity, and playing commander-in-chief, we then destroy our struggle completely. This has nothing to do with Ambazonia. These are criminal gangs. Ayabacho is a criminal, is a war criminal, is a deranged somebody who have mental problems. This is nothing, because a normal person, no person who stands to fight for your own people will allow the road for the road to Bengui still blocked it today. Now the Ayabacho that he knows. They kill innocent people in Gozang. He came out to say that there were people who were arrested and investigated. This drama they are playing on social media, they are disconnected from the reality on the ground. It is one thing for people to be accusing you of something that you have not done without any evidence. But with Ayabacho, we see it every day. We see it every day. Look at his influence. You can't be a leader of a group and then you allow them to commit crimes, you promote it, you support it. You have said that they should kidnap Francophones. They have killed innocent Ambazonia in the name of kidnapping Francophones. They are doing all these things in your name and you support it. You are a criminal. And anybody who supports Ayabacho, who come and publicize what he says, is not doing it for Ambazonia. It's about groupism. It's about trying to feel belonging to a criminal gang. It is criminal actions against our own people. Kidnapping of our own people by Ayabacho, linked to Ayabacho, and Momo Lucas. These are war criminals. And then you think that somebody who is responsible for this criminality will break into the bank credit union in Tarinkun. These are not things that I am making up. You can see the videos for yourself. And then he comes out to indict Cameroon or Pobia for killing our own people when you are a killer. No. You cannot use a monster, a duck, to kill a duck. The Bible clearly says only light can drive away darkness. When people like this stand in front of the camera to try to represent Ambazonia to dominate our struggle, and in our own curiosity, people follow them, they support them without challenging them and trying to change them, then you destroy the struggle because nobody will believe that this struggle represents the interests of our people. This is a kidnapper. He's a murderer. It's not accusation. There are evidence. You see. Let me play the video again once more. This is somebody's house. That bullet could have killed anybody. Any responsible leader. When I was working with Ayabacho, remember that I joined him because of his radicalism in the hope that I would transform him and influence the soldiers in a positive direction, which I did marvelously. And when they commit crimes, I didn't come and say that no crime was committed. I take responsibility and make sure that it doesn't happen again. And we account to the public. That deters or stop soldiers from thinking that wrong things are right. But not so with Ayabacho. He comes out and endorses killing of innocent people, the blood of those people in Gozang, and the criminal investigation being carried out against him. Time will tell. But we all are human beings. We all are mortals. One day we will all die. Nobody is here to stay forever. But people who have a black soul, who have stained their soul with the killing of innocent blood, like Ayabacho, and those who follow him, pretending that they are supporting Ambazonia, no. If you were fighting for Ambazonia, you will be fighting for those two people as well. So this is what is happening in our country. And this is the reason why our struggle have not been able to have the international support that it deserves. Because you have criminal gangs like Ayabacho, who gets criminals, irrespective of what they are doing, because he's so desperate for endorsement and support. He will get it from anybody that he wants to. It doesn't matter because the focus is not the population, is not their interest, is not the independence. It is an obsession to become a dominant leader. And we saw that in Canada. Because even when La Republique agreed to release our prisoners, his most concern was that they are going to come out to be more popular than him. Even when they agreed for ceasefire, he's more worried about post-conflict structure because he wants to become the leader. He's the leader, the top. But we should never forget that we are fighting for our people. And when we reach a place where we realize that there are some people within us that will not allow us to win or to have the international support by committing war crimes, extremism, and outright terrorism in our name, then we must take stock and say, how can we go forward? Should we allow these criminals to dominate our struggle and our country should remain like this forever? Because right now, Pobia has won. Ayaba have granted Pobia his wish by committing this crime. Previously, Atang and Jipo were being blamed for committing this crime to destroy the struggle. Now they don't need to do that because you have a criminal like Ayabachu who is dominating some forces on the ground. So, fellow Ambazonians, these are the challenges that has made it impossible for us to win. Not that we cannot win, but when people go and kidnap our own people. Imagine the family of this, they call him pre-unique. Imagine his family. He has a family in America. A lot of his children are in America. He came to America, according to what they're telling me. The family asked him to stay in America because of the insecurity. But Grand Prizo, because he come from Bamenda, he loved Bamenda, he come from Bazonia, he loved that place. He said, I will go back and stay with my people. He paid money for liberation tax, the so-called liberation tax, to Tanka, to Alabukam. Yet the same ADF, not a different force, the same ADF come all the way from my 90, shoot gun in his house. They could kill anybody there and arrest, kidnap him. He is right now in the hands of the ADF. So call Ayabacho, tell Ayabacho, say na sabotage Capo Daniel talk or na true. The video speaks for itself.
Shoot gun from our window, scatter our window, yes.
So do you think all the people who know Pre-Unique, his cosmetic store, he has been operating the biggest cosmetic store in Bamenda Central Market. Everybody know him. I have gone there to change US dollar when I was back home the last time. I went to his store, so everybody know him. Imagine all his children in America, the groups that they are in, the traditional group, the ex-students group, the Aquata group. Do you think people who knows that he has been kidnapped now, after demonstrating that he's a patriot, do you think they will still support our struggle? That is how we have separated a lot of our people from our struggle. Not La Republique's action, but the actions of criminal gangs and leaders who cannot stand up for the people. Their actions have completely made it impossible for us to win this war. It is not possible anymore. Not because La Republique has defeated us, no, but because we have imploded as a result of criminals like Ayabachu, who are war criminals. These are really terrorists. Somebody who kill people like that is a terrorist by definition. It is one thing if they accuse you, like everybody is accusing everybody without any evidence, but the evidence of Ayabachu is right in front of our eyes. So do you think he can go and be pointing hand to Pobia and somebody will take him serious? A murderer? How does he even stand in front of the camera and say that Cameroon is killing our people when he is killing our people? It neutralizes that voice that he could use. So that is the problem we have. That is why our people, we must come together and make sure that we secure our independence from criminals like Ayabacho who are going to give Pobia the victory, because now Pobia is winning. The only way we can secure our independence is to moderate our stance, because the struggle have a strong extremism angle. We have an Ambazonia problem. Anybody who cannot see that is not in reality. 90% of our people knows that. We don't want to go back with La Republique, but what choice do we have? If we have independence today, if you put Seseko Ayabacho will fight, you put Ayabacho, all of them have lost their mind. They have become so obsessed with their groups and their personality, putting on their own caps of Mr. President and Mr. this and that, that the interests of the people have become secondary. So we must do the right thing. We must do the right thing. If you know God, you cannot follow Ayabacho. You cannot ignore the evidence that are in front of you. So we have to do what we have to do now, not because we wanted to make concession, but because people like this have destroyed the struggle with extremism.